Students, now discuss about muscle fatigue. What about muscle fatigue? Muscle fatigue means it is with prolonged contraction of the muscle. Okay, prolonged rapid contraction of the muscle, skeletal muscle. It is causes a decrease force of the contraction. Decrease the force of the contraction. Okay, student. Next, it is caused by accumulation of the lactic acid in the muscle. Lactic acid is due to the prolonged contraction of the muscle. It is decreases the contraction of the muscle, and it is occurs by the accumulation of the lactic acid in the muscle. Okay, student, and finally it is entire the process is occurs due to the anaerobic breakdown of the glucose. Anaerobic breakdown of the glucose goes to the breakdown of the glucose at the time of the unavailability of the oxygen in the muscle. Okay, student, this is at the same time muscle goes temporarily fatigue, muscle fatigue. And another one is Cori cycle. It is described and developed by Cori and Cori. Hence, it is named with the Cori cycle. Lactic acid is produced by the rapid contraction under the low availability of the oxygen. Lactic acid is produced in the muscle when muscle goes to the anaerobic respiration. Okay, student, and it is formed by the rapid contraction at the time of the low availability of oxygen molecules in the muscle. Okay, student, and this is the cyclic representation, gives information about the Cori cycle. Student, glucose is converted into the muscles. Okay, student, in the muscles, glucose is converted into two pyruvates. Glucose is breakdown into two pyruvates. That is called glycolysis. That is the process called glycolysis. And from the two pyruvates, two lactates are produces. Two lactates are produces in the muscle when it is goes to the anaerobic breakdown. Anaerobic breakdown on the glucose molecules. When it is goes to the anaerobic respiration, two lactates are produces. It is formed at the time when the muscle goes to the rapid contraction. Okay, student, these are the two lactates by the blood. It is reaches into the liver by the blood circulation. From the two lactate, two pyruvates are produces. Two pyruvates are produces. From the two pyruvate, it is produces the glucose. Okay, student. Two pyruvates are produced. Pyruvate is the one of the amino acid. From two pyruvates, production of the glucose is called gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis, it is the one of the carbohydrate metabolism occurs in the liver cells. Okay, formation of the glucose from the other than carbohydrate materials, carbohydrate substances is called gluconeogenesis. Okay, breakdown of the glucose is called glycolysis, and at the same time formation of the glucose from the pyruvate is called gluconeogenesis. Okay, student, this is the glucose which is formed in the liver. This is again reaches into the muscle by the blood circulation, and it is helps in production of the energy in the muscle when it is goes to the breakdown. aerobic breakdown or anaerobic breakdown. Okay student, this is the two-way traffic of the glucose and the lactate between the muscle and the liver is called Cori cycle. When glucose is not immediately used, when glucose is immediately not used by the muscles or the body cells, this is stored in the form of the glycogen. Glucose is converted into the glycogen. That is the process called glycogenesis. Okay student, glycogenesis, gluconeogenesis, glycolysis, these are important. Okay, and types of the muscle fibers. What about the types of the muscle fibers? Muscle contain oxygen storing pigment which gives color to the muscle, that is called myoglobin. Myoglobin is the oxygen storage pigment present in the muscle. Okay student, and muscle fibers are two types. These are, one is the red muscle fiber, another one is white muscle fibers. What about red muscle fiber? What are the characteristic features that are shown by the red muscle fiber and the white muscle fiber? Okay student, myoglobin content is high in the red muscle fiber because it is appeared red in color. Okay student, appear red, and low amount of the myoglobin, less quantity of the myoglobin present in the white muscle fiber because it is appear white. Next, another one, plenty of mitochondria in the red muscle fiber. More mitochondria present in red muscle fiber, and these are mitochondria use lot amount of the oxygen when it is goes to the aerobic respiration. At the same time, energy is also produces. And few mitochondria present in the white muscle fiber. Few mitochondria present in the white muscle fiber, and because of few mitochondria, this is the muscle fiber goes to anaerobic respiration, anaerobic process. So these are called aerobic muscles. Red muscle fiber is called aerobic muscles because these are the muscle fiber goes to aerobic respiration. Okay student, and white muscle fiber called anaerobic muscles because it goes to anaerobic respiration due to the low amount of the mitochondria and less quantity of the myoglobin. And another student, contract slowly, red muscle fiber contract slowly, and these are called slow muscle fibers. And another student, white muscle fibers contract rapidly, and these are called fast muscle fibers. Red muscle fibers called aerobic muscles and slow muscle fibers. White muscle fibers are anaerobic muscles and called fast muscle fibers. These are the differentiations between red muscle fiber and the white muscle fiber.